Join us today for a day trip from Biella to Tivat. Navigating bus stops in foreign countries can be a bit of a challenge. This one here, it doesn't actually have a bus stop, but it has the bus sign painted on the road. All right, short bus ride. Bus is €1 each. The ferry here is free, you just walk on. So the bus only comes as far as the ferry terminal. If you want to go to Kotor, then you want to get off here, cross over, and then take a bus in. The road on this side, on the Herceg Novi side, around the Bay of Kotor is a really long way, but by taking the ferry over, when you get to the other side, you can hang a left, get a bus, go into Kotor, or take a bus going to the right to Tivat, where we're going today. So why are we going to Tivat? Well, there's a couple reasons. Check it out. Number two, it's really important when you travel full-time or for any length of period of time to really maintain a database of contacts from people that you've met in different places, because at times it can get lonely. And we've been here for about 2 weeks now in Montenegro, and we've really only met one couple that spoke English. And so we've maintained contact with a number of people, and it just so happens that one of them is staying really close to us on the other side here. So we're gonna go meet them today. So in the Bay of Kotor, there is an absolute abundance of wealth that shows up on super yachts, and I mean billionaires. The other day we were sitting on our patio and in came the super yacht Chaos. It is owned by one of the heirs of the Walmart Corporation. Also Aviva, owned by Joe Louis, the British billionaire. It's amazing the boats that are here. There's a Russian super yacht that's currently not under sanctions that's here. It's quite interesting to see how the other people live. See, Sarah can't say I don't treat her well. Look at this. We're on a luxury boat cruise right now.
Nice one.
Yes, surrounded by the super yachts here. We're on our own yacht that we paid $0 to go on. Same view. The amenities are not quite as good, I'm sure. Also in this area is a massive number of cruise ships, and I know that they need that here. Their major source of income is tourism. But these cruise ships, they just wreak havoc on the local infrastructure, just the sheer number of people that show up. All right, safety first. The boat's not even stopped and we're all getting off. The next bus stop, this one's a little better than the last one. Okay, so the first thing that happens to us when we get to the bus stop is a taxi driver shows up. He says the bus is not going to be here for an hour, and he'll take us to Tivat for €10. Tivat is not that far. It's not €10 far. Anyway, we'll see how long it takes. I was just talking to the attendant here. He said June is a great time to come here. He said August is crazy. Our taxi guy was right. The bus seems to be taking a while. We've been here a half an hour. All right, so a local lady just came over and said, I saw you waiting for the bus for a while. She says, I've been to Tivat and back in my taxi. She says, if you want to take the taxi, you can go now. I said, no, we're okay. We've been waiting. We're not in a hurry anyway. She said, well, good luck with this bus. She says, sometimes you never know. We've been sitting at this bus stop here for an hour. No bus. The taxi guy's come back a couple of times. I suppose at this point, we'd be testing fate now if we got in a taxi, because you know the moment you get in the taxi, what'll be following you? The bus. Maybe there is no bus. All right, so just about clockwork. It's been an hour and the bus is coming now. So what is strange is that where it dropped us off, it doesn't say bus stop or anything. So one of the confusing things about traveling in places is figuring out where you need to get buses at. Sometimes there's bus stops, sometimes there's a shelter, sometimes you just need to have like a special sixth sense about where the bus stops. It's kind of crazy, but all right, so we just found the Tivat football stadium. Tivat Arsenal, 1914 is when this team was formed. It's very pretty here in Tivat. All right, we're in a little community here called Porto Montenegro.
This is where the rich folks go.
Yeah, Sarah's right. This looks like where the rich folks hang out. We'll fit in nice. All right, you got some pretty impressive stuff here. And out here, you've got over $500 million in super yachts in 2 boats that I'm going to show you here. So the first boat on the right is called a Viva. Its price was about 250 million US. And the one on the left is Chaos, and it's $300 million. That's how the billionaires live. This place here just screams money. No wonder we didn't rent a place here. It'd be pretty funny, hey, you cruise in here on your $25 million yacht and you look like you've got a dinky toy compared to these super yachts that are here. There's some boats for sale. Sarah says we could afford this one. That's more our size. So the restaurant's here, incredibly pricey. Sarah was just checking the price there. Sarah, what did you see? What was the price of that?
You can buy a tomahawk steak, 140 euros per kilo.
And you get all your luxury stores here. Fendi, Valentino, Celine, Ballman. Some other thing I can't pronounce. Do you think there's a lot of money here, Sarah?
Ooh, yeah.
This would not fit into our daily travel budget. Holy shizen. Private yacht, no boarding. Sarah says we should just get on. Holy Jesus.
Got the hot tub on the back.
It's got boats and jet skis. This whole place is full of these incredible yachts. All right, so where the real rich stuff is, no visitors allowed. There's a yacht down there. The 3 masts on this boat, 400 million euros anticipated cost from conception to build. It's called the Black Pearl. Pretty impressive here, eh?
Lots of money.
No poor people allowed. This is a rich place, man. Holy smokes. I hope we're not meeting them for lunch at one of these places. We're gonna have to get a freaking loan. One of those yachts out there I was showing you earlier, the Joe Louis one, Aviva, he's got a $75 million painting on the boat. What the hell? So Porto Montenegro in Tivat is like this constructed, wealthy community. It really is so far detached from the life of ordinary folks in Montenegro, that's for sure. The display of wealth is just shocking. There's lots of tourists here, obviously. If you're coming on a vacation and you got lots of money to spend, this would be a great place to do it. Come for a week, fly into Tivat Airport. So anyway, we're here. This is where we're going to meet our friends. So just to give you an idea of the difference in pricing, we're in Porto Montenegro right now, in Tivat. So an example would be a half a liter of beer. So in the area where we are staying, it's €1.80. Here, it's €4.20. Incredibly expensive. So it's safe to say that the people that are hanging out in Porto Montenegro would not fit in where we are staying in Biella. This is actually cool. If you want to come here, you know, shopping, nice cafes, beach, water, look at yachts. Money's not an object. You're not really on a budget. Maybe you're on vacation. This is a really good place to come. You would have a really nice time here. Place to people watch. It's like a transported community of upscale stuff in an otherwise not so wealthy country. Kind of interesting. You wonder about these billionaires on their yachts out there. Like, what are they doing? They're just sitting there rolling in money, or I guess they're having fun with their friends and family, whatever they're doing. Maybe doing business deals. All right, so this is what traveling and meeting friends is all about. We're here at wherever the hell we are with our friends John and Carrie. So we met John in Saranda, Albania. He was actually staying in Samil. And John actually met us through YouTube, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Met us from YouTube and messaged us on Facebook and said, hey, I'm coming down. Let's meet up. And yeah, we kind of been friends for a couple of months, traveling around, spent a lot of time in Saranda. And yeah, here we are. All right, so food's starting to show up. We've got some Shopsko salad. Now we have converted Carrie and John to this salad, right folks?
Yes, love it.
It's perfect.
Love it.
So the salad is basically half cheese with some stuff underneath. Well, we certainly got ourselves one hell of a plate of chicken wings.
And please get your pen mail.
Thank you.
Wow, this food's gonna be great.
It's right.
How are the chicken wings, Sarah?
Tasty.
Fry test. Yep. So when you order a dozen chicken wings, you get this. It's about 10 times the chicken wing at home. There's so much chicken here, we don't even know what to do with it. Oh, wow. Incredible.
Most of the day.
Well, I tell you, those chicken wings are pretty damn good. This is amazing. All right, so we've been eating chicken wings here for about 30 minutes, and we still can't eat all of them.
Food coma.
Yes, we're about to deliver a food baby here. I tell you what, if you're in North America and you order $20 worth of chicken wings, you sure as hell wouldn't get this. You're getting freaking ripped off because we've got so many chicken wings here. 2 people couldn't eat them, and we've got chicken wings to go. That just shows you how much you are being screwed while being back at home. Travel the world full time, it's a lot cheaper. So I'm not actually kidding you when I talk about being ripped off in North America. Like, we're sitting here right by the sea in the Bay of Kotor at Tivat, in one of the most expensive areas in the country, and the order of chicken wings that comes to about $20 Canadian is so huge, one order can't be eaten by 2 people. John's done pretty good with his chicken wings. So tell us, John, how are the wings?
Perfect. Total bien. Very good.
I've still got a lot to eat.
I'll say, that's a lot of wings left. You can order the wings here and take half of them home. If you have 1 meal a day here, like, we will not need to eat for the rest of the day. We didn't have breakfast. We've had this lunch. We won't eat dinner.
A long time ago because salt was very expensive.
All right, so that's us done with lunch in Porto Montenegro. It is so hot here. The humidity is crazy. This is so different than Podgorica, than Biella, than Herceg Novi, than probably 4 blocks from where we are right now. Nice little walking area here. We're heading back to hopefully find a bus stop. I lived in Las Vegas for a year where it got to 42 degrees. This is way hotter than that with the humidity. It is crazy. If you don't like humidity, you will not want to come here. So after 3 months of full-time travel and what's relatively hot places, you would say, hey Jay, do you still like the sunshine? The answer, of course, is yes. I would not trade this. Waking up every day to sunshine is so good for your mental health. Makes me feel so great. Every day is a short stay. It's been 3 months since I think I wore pants. Wow, look at this church here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Look at this. What is this? So we're walking here, and John has made an observation about how women walk.
They walk too fast. They leave us behind.
I don't know what it is about women when they're heading home, but they walk like a thoroughbred racehorse. We're dying here in the heat, and they're already a half a block ahead of us. There's a beautiful park here, actually, on the left. And we're here at the bus stop at the Eco gas station. I think it's the bus stop. It's not marked as a bus stop, but here's how you know it's a bus stop. There's a no parking sign and chairs. All right, so we think we just missed the city bus, and it could be an hour wait, so maybe we'll look for a taxi. All right, so now we're negotiating with a taxi guy. All right, so we got a cab, 20 euros. The whole way to their place, and we're not even going that far. So 2 of us stop here for a ferry. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, maybe we can make this ferry here, we'll see. We're running here, see if we can get on. There's something special about staying connected to friends while you're traveling. That was a great afternoon, eh, Sarah? What do you think about that?
It was good times.
That was one of the better days in a long time. Hanging out with friends, just enjoying the great weather, talking about traveling, talking about future plans. You can't go wrong with that. And while we're here mid-June, it's really not that busy with tourists. This is a really great time to come here. I would highly recommend Montenegro to anybody. Mountains, fjords. It's so lovely. I think we missed the bus.
Yeah.
That's Sarah sprinting for the bus, which we're not going to make. Go back to the bus stop. We spent a lot of time waiting for buses today, but that's okay. We have nowhere to go. Well, it could be worse. We're at the bus stop, and this is the scenery we have right now. So the bus just pulled out of the bus loop here. When we got off the ferry, they can see that there's people getting off the ferry, and yet the bus just takes off, doesn't stop. So Sarah's going to make an observation about that. What would you say about the bus system in Montenegro versus elsewhere?
Well, all I can say is 100% in Albania, that bus would have pulled over when we waved at it.
Yeah, exactly. Here in Montenegro, if you're not standing at the bus stop, you're not getting on. If you're waving as a tourist, you're not getting on. If you're 2 seconds late, you're not getting on. If you were in Albania and you came off of that boat and they saw you running for the bus would stop, you'd get on. Here it's much more kind of regimented. So we're gonna sit here for a half hour. When you talk to some Montenegrins about their bus system, they just kind of go, is what it is. On this side of the water, the bus system actually runs pretty regularly, every 30 minutes. We thought it's been pretty good. Today's experience, going to the other side of the water, has been absolute crap. The bus system here is not very good. When they know you're gonna wait another 30 minutes, that guy could have just stopped the bus and let us on, whatever. So when you get on a big bus in Montenegro, this is where the ticket guy sits. He has that little machine and he punches you a ticket. It looks like it's something out of about 1950. So you give him your coin and he gives you a ticket. So we're getting off the old S&M gas station. They wouldn't see the funny side of that, but I do. So we're heading to the HDL market just to pick up a couple of items we need for groceries. Then we're gonna have a nice walk, show you the view going home tonight. That's a great supermarket. We've heard all sorts of complaints from friends about some of the staff in one of the chains here just being miserable all the time. HDL has been a great place. Everyone there is really knowledgeable, super friendly to deal with. So we're just having a walk along the beach here. You have all sorts of guest houses, some pretty nice private residences as well. Lots of guest houses. Here's a family out fishing. So when all the times I've walked along here, which has been quite a lot, I've not actually seen anybody catch a fish. And this little place is great. There's a little bar here and you can see they sit in the daytime in the chairs. There's this giant hotel being built here, or condo development. It's just dead. It doesn't look like it's had any active construction in some time. If you're from here and you know, put it in the comments below. Because this is a freaking eyesore that needs to be finished. There's clearly here on the waterfront stuff that's investment properties. And then there's people that have lived here a long time, maybe. Families that have been here a long time. All right, so we're here on the beach in Biella. And right over there is where we were at earlier today. So that's about it today for our tour to Tivat, to Porto Montenegro, to see how the rich people live in this small enclave in this country. We hope you'd enjoyed it with us today. I'm Jay.
And I'm Sarah.
We're a couple of Canadians. We sold our home. We're traveling the world full time. We hope you like what we're doing, and if you do, hit the like and subscribe button down below. And we'll see you in the next one.
Do Virginia.
Do Virginia.